Yogi 2012, Houston, my new job is too busy to stare at the market all day. Please catch me up at MMTLP, Acme Parent Company ongoings. Um, I mean, you know as much as I know at this point. I did text with Rosa today, and she is recovering from the bar exam. Apparently, it was really brutal. Only has like a 49% passing rate. But I have confidence in her, even if she isn't confident. And she's had to work all week, and then she's gonna go visit her sister and sleep for 3 days. So I told her to, yeah, just sleep, and next week we'll worry about things. So hopefully we'll get something from the judge, and Roses can update us on that. But until then, let the poor girl sleep. she she hasn't slept in 2 months, 3 months. Anna Rulnick, Houston, I'm traveling home and haven't been watching the market or Reddit, etc. What's up with MMTLP lawsuit? And did anything happen with Sears holding today? I thought today was date for something. So I just looked it up. Apparently, there's a lawsuit against Eddie Lampert and his hedge fund for self-dealing during liquidation process. And so there was a Chancery Court trial that started on Tuesday last week. 4-day long, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And now I think we're waiting for a ruling. There originally was supposed to be some sort of announcement from the liquidators today. And I think that trial action for the Chancery Court is what maybe postpone that, because I don't see any announcements from the liquidators at all. Yeah, so this is from Bloomberg Law last week. So, yeah, Chancery Court, this is from Bloomberg last Monday. And just a little blurb that they're back getting sued all over again in Chancery Court. So who knows what's happening with anything ever. We're just going to be in just a cycle of waiting. And then maybe our great-great-grandchildren will get cut a check at some point. I don't know. But I would really like for it to be me at some point. That would be great. That'd be great, guys. If it could just be me having the check at some point. Thank you. Okay. So the 40 million is going to be sold because they need a year or two worth of cash in order to make sure that their drilling obligations happen. Because it might, it's already been a year and a half, and we're trying to figure out how to sell this land, right? So it might be some time before they find an adequate buyer at the right price to sell all this land. In the meantime, they got to maintain their drilling requirements for the leases. If you don't drill, you lose the leases. So, and that costs $15-20 million a year to do that. So they're gonna have to sell shares in order to maintain those leases. And that's what we're looking at. Plus, they owe McCabe like $15 million for a short-term loan to do the drilling they did this year. The Paleo Trucker, Houston, what's up with the rumor that Acme trading on May 11th? It's a rumor. Nothing. I don't think anything will happen until the court makes a decision. Because right now FINRA is all locked up. While they're being sued, they're like, can't do a thing. Not at all. And so they're not going to do anything until the court rules one way or the other. And once a ruling happens, even if it's a ruling that's against us, FINRA will then be like, okay, maybe we can do whatever. Unless, of course, there's a appeal and whatnot, which likely would be. We'll find out more. I'm gonna see if Rosa wants to come on next week also, after she gets her week's worth of sleeping in, and we'll get some updates from her. And I might see if I can get Alan on here also. I was reading before the show, I was reading a sort of an update on his whole lawsuit, and he's suing not just FINRA but also his brokers and GTS as well, I believe. He's just like, pay me money. So we'll see how good that is. Ron Johnson, do you have any insight into hedgy thinking when it came to MMTLP, a ticker that had zero value and isn't the point of shorting a stock to get it to zero? It started at zero. But they already had a bunch of liability from when it was a regular stock. So they had already borrowed at a certain price, right? And then they owed that back, and so their best bet was to just drive it into nothing. Let's hope they never do their drilling. They can't get any lending. We can drive it to zero and we don't owe anybody anything. I think that's the goal there, Ron.